But there's some people out there that like to shit on you for no reason. I mean, we could go into it, the Mickey Coachellas of the world and the Nick Mullins of Cumtown and stuff like that, who like to take shots. Now, do you take that as like them taking nice ribs at you, or are you legitly pissed at these people?
You know, honestly, like nothing they've ever said or done has really affected me or, you know, derailed me in any way. In fact, with the Nick Mullins situation,
I think the Nick Mullins situation.
His attempt was to try and bring me down and just about ruin me. But, you know, from my own observation, I could be completely wrong about this. My following has like increased by like 100-fold.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
well, you're a big fucking deal, Tom. I get it.
And after I think his effort was to ruin me. Like, you know, go ahead and shit on Make America Innate again. And the sales for that have just absolutely compounded exponentially.
Do you take it as do you take it as him trying to shit on you, or do you think that Nick Mullen really has ill will for you, or that he's a guy that you know and that you came up with, and that maybe is it in a weird way? In a weird way, was this maybe one of the nicest things he's ever done for you? In a mean way, is this is it a blessing in disguise? Maybe
I think he tried to do something, and it was like Mickey in a way. They ended up doing something. They tried to, they tried to shit on me, whether it was playful or not, and it ended up coming back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, well, Mickey is not doing too good right now. And listen,
I have to be nice. I have to legit be nice about Mickey, because I think he and I have kind of declared like an unofficial ceasefire.
Your truce right?
He comes into the restaurant where my name's on the liquor license of this restaurant up in Falston. You know, at least once a week he comes in.
Okay.
And so, you know, we talk bullshit and have a good time and everything. So whatever, like, you know, ill will, like if there was any, I personally don't know if there was.
Okay.
Seems to be at least, you know, put
water under the bridge at least
put to the side. Okay. That's the Iran deal of our of this relationship.
So Tom, let me riddle me this, Batman. So we kind of brought up the Nick Mullen, the Cumtowns and the Mickey Coachellas of the world, even to the extent the Joe Robinsons, the Rob Mayers, who basically said you're you're the world's worst comedian. Okay, this is not what I'm saying.
Right.
This is what they're saying. Right.
I know.
Now,
I know, because people said, "Hey, here's what they're saying about you." Like,
have you
Did you hear about this guy that shit on you this week?
Now
I did, Mom. Thank you.
Now, to be clear, I don't think you're the world's worst comedian by stretches about it. That's ridiculous to say. But have you ever thought about it?
15th worst, he says.
Have you ever thought about it in the back of your head, like embracing that and say, what if, like, have you ever thought about billing yourself as the world's worst comedian? But nothing but hearsay. Because look at it like this. I look at it like this, Tom. If you had that self-awareness where there's a cult following that clearly thinks you're a fucking shitty comic, whether you are or not. If you build yourself as that, you could have a fucking weekly Vegas show, Tom Myers, world's worst comedian, like this, and like sell out, and you'd be a fucking millionaire right now. And by the way, they come and would get a great show and would laugh at it. But the fact that you'd have that moniker, I mean, I feel like it's sitting in your lap.
I think Murray Langston already did that. So among other things, I'd be accused of copying him. So.
I think you could be better.
Really? Really, what I want to do, and I think I've been doing this the last.
Or let me ask you this question.
I think I've been doing this the last few years.
Can I rephrase that?
I've been doing this the last few years, and I've just been going on and just telling some jokes that, like you said earlier, are considered mildly controversial and mildly offensive.
Okay,
like that's what I think. I'm trying to do with that. Maybe in my own way, I'm trying to do that.
Let me hypothetically
where I want to say, I don't really like him. I don't like anything he said, and you know, rather than just do like, you know, clean, boring, you know, Jerry Seinfeld-esque type of comedy, but instead just kind of go all like, you know, talk about subjects no other comics will talk about, or you know, closing on a joke about burn victims or something, or
that's good.
Anything like that.